success partner. And she and I just thought we would go live today together to talk to you guys about what is it we do as coaches, how we're able to help people, why on earth we made career changes in our as middle-aged women.
It's so crazy saying that out loud, middle-aged women.
I know, badass middle-aged women, badass middle-aged women.
That's right.
It makes you feel better when you say it that way. There is a very real reason why I'm doing this live from my car, and I will tell you about that shortly. But we see Christine is here. I see Kelly is here. Several Kellys are here. Sheila, thank you all so much for
Hi,
from England.
Oh, Sheila's here too. Awesome.
Yes.
Hey, Sherry.
So, everybody, all of my followers, this is Heather, and to all Heather's followers, hello, I'm Mary.
Yes. This is so fun.
Yes.
To do a different format. Normally I do like a YouTube or like a Zoom link, but I just think it's so fun to switch things up and talk to people on Instagram, because it's just a lot of people are on. And let's just have a casual conversation about it.
I don't even know where my number went of how many are on live, but anyway, we're just so happy that you're here. And we're just going to have a very real conversation with you, very casual. Again, I wanted to tell you why I'm going live from my car. I'll probably say it a few times as people pop on and off, but I was a full-time corporate executive, and I was for about 23 years when I was introduced to this business. And I said no several times. As a matter of fact, I said no 6 times because I was very busy. And it wasn't until I started thinking, what do I do during my lunch breaks? And I remembered and realized that I play on social media. And I thought, what if instead of playing, I did things that were very intentional to pay it forward and help other people with a solution I found to a very real problem. And so I started this business from my car during my lunch breaks, 1 hour a day. And so if I can do it and build it to what it is today, anyone.
Mary still plays on social media, guys. She's so fun to watch.
Don't tell anybody.
You can play and work at the same time. It's possible.
Awesome. So Heather, tell us what this coaching business is not.
Okay. Number one, we're not salespeople. And I remember when I started the business, I've been in the business 10 years now. So my girls are really, really small. They're 11 months apart, so 8 months old and a year and a half. And I had hit rock bottom with me physically, spiritually, mentally, all of it. And I just remember looking at the mirror going is that me? How many of you have done that before? Or you've seen a picture of yourself and so I was sugar addicted. I wasn't really eating full meals because I had no clue how to fuel my body. And I was kind of that yo-yo dieters thing. And so I found a solution. Someone was posting about it, someone who I knew, liked, and trusted online. So it's calling me here. If she can do this, then I can do it. So she gave me hope. And I lost close to 30 pounds in 3 months the healthy way. I was eating more food than I ever ate. This Shakeology, drink that I was actually skeptical at first about has changed my sugar addiction and my gut health. And it just kind of blossomed from there. I kept seeing people from I would have at the time, we had a couples Bible study that kept coming to the house. And these women kept saying, what are you doing? You keep drinking every time I see you. And I was just alive. And I felt like I finally had a solution. It's kind of like when you're excited about that, Starbucks, I don't know, fun mug. You can't help but talk about it and get people go and buy it. So I thought I wanted nothing to do with being icky or salesy. I just wanted to share what was working for me and invited people into that, and I'm still doing that. And I just love it. So initially, I thought, I don't want to be a salesperson, and I still don't view myself as that. So you don't have to be a salesperson. You just have to be along your journey and invite people to consider joining you. And I love that. It's kind of like a, hey, no big deal kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. We are not experts at all, but we do learn from experts. We do learn from them. And in fact, you can get certified with some of our nutritional programs, which are awesome. They help that diet mentality that helped me get out of that diet mentality. There's no way to fall off on, which I love. But we learn from fitness experts. So if you're kind of person where you're like, do this workout on this day to get this result with this sort of nutrition plan that you follow 80% of the time with supplements and accountability, you're going to get killer results. That's the kind of system I like. And of course, you can do other things. Like we're a very active family. We do hiking and biking. I live in Minnesota, and actually, thanks to Team Beachbody, I was able to get our dream home for our family, lake home. But then we also live in North Dakota, so we're just a very active family, and it's because of these workouts, these Beachbody workouts, that has allowed me to really feel my best at my age. And I just am so appreciative of that. You guys, I'm married by 3 years. I'm still in the same pair of jeans that I was 10 years ago. And this is from a yo-yo dieter. So this works, you guys. And right now, I do have to say, we are now 4.5 months into our kitchen remodel. I'm eating out twice a day, or not eating in my kitchen. I'm still maintaining my results, because it's my knowledge through what I've learned here. So that's awesome. Like, for me, that's huge.
And you know what? I didn't really tell much of my wellness piece of my story, but just so you know, we have similar stories, but actually different. I think some of you will relate that are on here, maybe more my followers that are, perimenopausal or menopausal or in that 50 plus age range. I was a chronic yo-yo for probably 13 plus years of my adult life. Yo-yo, could not find consistency. And it wasn't so much about like, the post-baby weight or anything like that for me. It was just those like last 10 pounds that I couldn't get off my body. And so while I was carrying around a lot of lean muscle, or a lot of muscle, I should say, because I was trying to outwork out a poor diet, I wasn't, the body fat was still high, running 34-35%. So when I finally found this wellness system and realized that it allowed for life, it really was very supportive of life in moderation. It wasn't about perfection, something that was going to last me forever. That's when everything changed for me. And so while Heather is talking about her audience, are some of you looking in the mirror after, having children and things and not feeling like yourself, maybe like that whole post baby thing. Many of you that follow me, you're empty nesters now, kids are out, and you're looking at yourself going, oh my gosh, I forgot how to be a woman. I've been a mom. Been wearing the mom hat so prevalently for so many years, I forgot how to accept me. And so it's about whether you're 30s, 40s, or 50s, it's about getting our sexy back and being a woman again,
And doing it for us. Yes. Not just for the hubby or, that whole deal. I mean, I feel like it's really finding you and putting that mask on, if you will, focusing on yourself, because you can't give much, to your spouse or your kids or whatever if you're not taking you first. And I don't know about you, but I hear so many people in their 30s and 40s. So I'm early 40s. I hear so much like, I'm too busy. I'm too busy doing this. Well, we help you plan out your week to go, where are you going to pencil in that 20-minute, 30-minute workout? Because these workouts are short. It's like a nail point and you would not miss with a friend. Schedule that time in. Actually, my girl Heidi's on right now. Heidi, you are proof. We just got the awesome message from her. Actually, Heidi, you're 50, right? You just turned 50? Anyway, she was hesitant. She's like, I don't know if I want to join this wellness system. And then she decided, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go all in. And she just messaged me. She's like, I feel energetic. I feel alive. I'm taking care of myself. And she went from like a size 8 to a size 4. She's only 2 months in. And so, Heidi, I'm so proud of you. I see that you are. So you don't have, I just wanted to say, you don't have to have the perfect body to be an effective coach, you guys. I also thought that too. I'm like, oh, I have to be like super thin to be effective. No, there are plus size coaches. There are, middle-aged coaches. There are people that, are in their 20s. Like, it really is just about your journey, inviting people into that. And more than ever, especially with this pandemic, people are lonely. They don't have a community. We provide that. they don't have motivation for the workouts, guess what? You get mindset work when you work with us, and you have fitness that's like affordable. It's at home. You can take it to the gym. You can take it outside, and we have nutritional tools. Like, we have the full package, and of course the financial picture too. So it's just, I don't know. I'm sold. I'm sold on it.
Well, I was very not sold when I was first introduced to this wellness system in 2008. It's actually my personal trainer who introduced me. But I was sold when I finally got those last 10 pounds off and kept them. I've kept them off now for over 13 years. And at 50 years old, I mean, I don't just say this. I know you think I say this and I don't mean it, but I promise you with every ounce of who I am, and I'm a very faithful believer, I wouldn't lie. I am healthier at 50 years old than I've ever been in my life. Way healthier than I was in my 20s, that's for sure. And so I'm not an anomaly. I'm not a unicorn. If I can feel this good at 50 years old, and Heather can feel that good at 41, you can feel your best, whatever age you are. You know, we're not in denial that our bodies are aging, but we're also going to fight the good fight and feel our best and be happy. Because people said me all the time, how do you have so much joy? Why are you so happy? Well, obviously my faith is the most important reason why I'm a happy and energetic person, but I also feel good. And when you feel good, you're happy, a happier person, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I think the biggest thing too, with Heather and I sharing our personal journey and the struggle that we had and the solution we found to a problem, is the reason why we want you to hear that is all this business is. I had a problem too. I had a problem. I found a solution. And all we're doing is telling somebody about it. It's no different than when you find the best pair of shoes ever in the whole world, and you're the first thing you do is get on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever, and you tell your girls about it. You tell your chicas, you're like, you need these shoes in your life, you know? And so I don't want you to overcomplicate or overcomplicate in your mind what this is all about. It's truly just about thinking to yourself, I had a problem, I found a solution, and asking people, do you share the same struggle, and sharing it with them. And if you think about anything you buy, you go into Home Depot, you go in the grocery store, everything you buy in your life solves the problem.
Yes.
And that's all that this is
yeah. Yeah, more than, Jen, can you check this on? Okay, Jen, here's the story. Oh, gosh, this is so fun. She is almost down 50 pounds. What? And this is a year later. She said, I had no clue what I was doing in my 40s to lose weight. It's because I feel like we grow up with this like skewed, like it's only the shake or the whatever, the wrap, or no, it's really our mindset, you know. And I know I have this mentality like, I'm gonna do this no matter what, no matter if it's messy, no matter if my kids are crawling all over me, I'm going to show up for myself. Even if it's a half-hour workout, I'm gonna do all I can for 10 minutes, and if that's all I have, cool, awesome. Yeah, I'm just keep going. Anyway, Jen watched me on my stories here on Instagram, and it was during Barbline, is one of our programs, and it just lifts the booty, it lifts everything. And she wrote back and she's like, I think I can do that. And here she is. She's done it, you guys. She is doing it. And it's so fun to watch. Okay, anyway, should we talk about the day in the life of a coach?
Yes.
What's up? Because, okay, so basically here it is. I mean, we've kind of said this before. It's your journey. It's your journey. We give you the tools. We give you the community. We give you the supplements. We have this awesome, pre-workout. Mary calls it the go-go juice.
Just go juice. Why not?
Go juice, yeah. Actually, some of you online right now who are watching, go ahead and share your favorite energy drinks, because I know that I talk about that all the time too. But we have superfood blend. We have, again, the full package, and it's about you getting results first, because you don't want to really share something that you're not getting results with. We want you to transform. Yeah, we want you to transform. And what's so cool is that, 10 years later now, I wouldn't be as motivated if I didn't have a bunch of virtual ladies from literally all around the world in an app doing the same thing. It's just so fun to be like, track this, track that, share my struggle, or I go live and then we're done. It's not like you have to be in this accountability group all day long. It's just you're in and out. And then we teach you how to share your story, because it's, what's that phrase, Mary? Facts tell, stories sell. And so we can share all these facts about how amazing Shakeology is and all these workout programs. Well, that doesn't mean anything if you don't have a story attached to it. So we teach you how to share authentically, just be you, because you know what? People who are following you or people that you see in person, they're going to go to the people that they know. And so we teach you how to do that because you're going to get people being like, they've watched you. What are you doing? You know,
because we're honestly, we're in the relationship business. And I think that what's so important to remember, and I tell my coaches this all the time when I mention them, think of your own behavior. Think of your own behavior. We not only do we do business with people that we know, like, and trust, which is very cliche, but it's very true. But people want to know what it does, not what it is. Let me say that again. We all want to know what something is going to do for us. We're not quite as concerned about what it is. Now, we are concerned. We're not going to put something in our bodies that's stupid. So I'm not saying we're not knowledgeable about what it is, but people are way more concerned about what it does. And how do we tell somebody what this wellness system does? We tell them that through our story. So it's very easy to overcomplicate the business of, well, how do I share this, and that? No, you're just sharing your day. You know, what you've done, you work out, what you're choosing to eat, and how it's making you feel. Because again, how it's making you feel is what's going to attract people. And then the third thing I'll say, and I'll let her continue with what she's saying, is, it'll come back. Here it is. It's right here.
so relatable.
It's called 50 spring. It's called 50 spring. Oh, I know what it is. Thank you. People think they know what they need. They don't. They just know what they want. They know what the results are that they want, and they think they know what they need to get what they want. They don't. That's why they're coming to us, because they're saying, hey, I want what you're showing. I want what you have. Yes. But yet I'm going to tell you what it is I think I need, but they don't know. They want us to tell them, what do I need to get what you have? Your energy, your health, your wellness, that kind of thing.
Yeah. You know, we have some people saying it's very lemon. Oh, good, Laura's on. Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura.
Her voice. I'm going to talk about her later. So I know that some of you who are listening right now, you're like, but I'm an introvert. I don't know how to share. I don't have many friends on social media. I don't know anybody. You know, guess what? I have 100 followers, on my Facebook page, and I've expanded to Instagram, and thanks to Mary, I've now expanded to TikTok, it's a whole other thing. And so we teach you baby steps. Again, we just teach you one step. We'll put one foot in front of the other so that you're not so overwhelmed in the beginning. We teach you a very step-by-step checklist, if you will, to keep things simple. And I actually have, right here, I have a bound.
Of course you do.
Yeah, it's bound. And it's basically, this is a daily business activity tracker. So it's broken down into our 4 vital behaviors, which is number 1, be proof the products work. Guess what? I didn't say be perfect. I said be proof the products work. Be on your journey. And one of the things that I really did not do, I did not know that being vulnerable was a strength. So when I was starting, I was super shy. I was so shy. I was a people pleaser, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to be annoying, and you're not, so what I tell my new coaches now is share the itch, share how you couldn't get in your workout because what happened? You got a call because you're calling all of you, your baby puked, or, whatever your stage of life you're in. Share that too, because you give people hope. I share my kitchen remodel all the effing time because I get so many people, they're like, well, I don't have time to cook for the holiday season. I'm like, yeah, you do. let me share with you how you make this simple, because I'm doing it, and it's not fun. It's not fun bleeding, but I'm showing that even throughout the messy middle, you can make this happen. Number 2, we show you how to just connect with people on social media, and yes, you can do this in person. Majority, what you say, Mary, is on social media. I mean, that's really where it's at. And so we teach you what platforms you can start with that you're comfortable with. But we teach you how to invite, how to be following up with people. And again, this is about, yes, you first, but getting other people results. That's the most fun. I love that.
I think what's so cool about the checklist, and for those of you who know me and follow me, crazy OCD and I like things organized. And when I was starting out, I was sitting in this car, and I didn't know. I won't use that because that's a bad word. I didn't know anything. I didn't know what to do. Here I was a corporate executive, six-figure earner, quarter office, the title, all this fancy shit. I didn't know anything about this business, so I had to humble myself, right, and to learn. And thank God somebody handed me a checklist, because I can do a checklist. Read it, do it, check it off, right? It's super simple. And so the checklist is amazing, and I love what Heather said. We have a step-by-step system, because that was the other thing that was very refreshing to me and gave me hope, is that somebody was going to show me what to do. I didn't have to figure it out all by myself. Now I will say that my system, I think, is a lot easier to follow, the training system, than when I was brand new 9 years ago. And that's no fault to my mentor, he's amazing. But the person who signed me canceled, and then I didn't know what I didn't know, and nobody knew about me hanging out in silence over here. But I figured it out, and I found out for myself what I needed to do. But the good news is you don't have to do that. Heather and I both have onboarding systems, really solid step-by-step training, so you'll learn exactly how do you share your story. And I think the other thing I want to make sure I say, and it's really my business mentor says, you need to say this a lot, because people are looking at you, Mary, and you're very extroverted and you're very out there, and you need to realize that they don't have to be a Mary to be successful. And so if you do follow me on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, and you're looking at how I portray myself and things that I do, and you think to yourself, I love that business, but there's no way I can do what you do. You don't want to do what I do. You're going to learn how to be you, just like Heather said, your most authentic self, not me.
I love that. And it's basically there are, and one last thing, personal development is the fourth vital behavior coach. So what I mean by that, and I didn't think I needed this, well, I was wrong. So it's basically carving out 10, 20 minutes a day, or at least 5 days a week of listening to podcasts or books that are going to challenge you. And this has made a huge difference in my marriage. It's made a huge difference in the way that I communicate on a daily basis, how I'm with my family, in my community, with my girls, all of it. It's made a huge difference. So we provide you with that too. And I can say, and for all of you watching who are on our team, we drop a few of your favorite PD books or podcasts. Right now I'm listening to High Five Habits by Mel Robbins, just love her. But anyway, it's not about, there are a lot of different coaches that join our team. Some just want the discount on products that they love and they're getting results with. Some are doing it more for a hobby, so they want to pay off for a vacation or their products or their kids' braces. I have people from my team, Katie's one of them. She used to live paycheck to paycheck, and this is allowing her to pay off those braces for her son, for the car payments, for the gas, for the groceries. And then there are people who go all in, six-figure earners, or just that are wanting to pay off their full-time income. And guess what? It's not overnight. I know we talk about that too. But do you want to say anything else about just like being your own brand versus? Or do we cover that?
We covered a lot of that.
Yeah. Okay.
I think just making sure you all know that I know you all are on a lot of social media platforms, and listen, Heather and I have never bad-mouthed another company, nor would we ever. We're just not like that. But what you may see that may confuse you a little bit or make you think that that's how we build a business is you may see some people that represent a certain brand constantly talking about the brand and showing the product and the brand. And I just want you to know, and you probably have already noticed if you follow Heather and I, that's not what we teach, and that's not what we actually encourage. We do not encourage you to do that. We're not here to spam people with products and all of that. It's really honestly goes back to what I said at the beginning of the live. You're sharing, I had a problem, so my story looks like this. I was a chronic yo-yoer. I found a solution. I found a wellness system that was truly, I was able to live life in moderation so it was sustainable forever. And all I'm looking to find out from the people that follow me is, do you have a struggle that I could possibly solve with this wellness system or this business?
Yeah, and here's how you do it.
Beachbody's not the brand, Shakeology's not the brand, Energize isn't the brand. The main reason why I don't call Energize. It's the main reason why I call it Go Juice, because I'm not here to throw product brands in your face. It's just not what we do.
It's about, even though we have kick-ass products, I feel like it's people will join you, not necessarily the company. It just so happens that Beachbody is a very, very reputable company.
Yes.
That's really fun. Do you want to talk about trips and vacations? Because I think if we don't share this, I think we're doing.
No, go ahead. That's your program.
Oh, that's mine. Okay. All right. You get to travel. You get to travel with people, and I love this perk because I know as a stay-at-home mom, this has given me purpose. I used to be a teacher. I used to be a third grade teacher. I did resign from that when my kids were born, and I didn't want to be just a mom. And I don't have any guilt saying that, actually. God gave me this assignment, and I get to travel. I get to be with my friends. I am an extrovert. A lot of our team are introverts, actually, but we all just focus on, we love to have fun together. I know Mary likes to have fun too, even though we're different. What she says. That's another reason I love her. But we like to travel quarterly. I know we have we finally have our coach summit again. Due to COVID, now things are opening up. I just recently earned, and I'm sure Mary, I know you've earned trips too. We're going to Punta Cana in March, and I have traveled the world because I'm helping people, and it's just so fun to give that to my downline too. I know Katie Patterson Ingalls, she's one of my top coaches. She was able to see the ocean for the first time. And it was just, I will never forget that moment. Like the relationships from our team has been life changing. And for those of you who are on my team, I love you, and you know that. Like we are friends first, business buddy second. I always tell my coaches that because it's important to have that. So you all will have opportunities to travel. Is what I'm getting at. So
and I'll tell you, I had my first leadership retreat this year, and I was able to invite the top coaches on my team.
Yeah.
And for us just to come together and be in a beach house and yeah, we did some like extravagant things, but honestly, it was just hanging around in pajamas and talking shop about the business. That it was just so much fun to do that. Summit next year, as Heather was just talking about, that's our like annual conference, if you will. We already have a big, humongous house. Literally, it like sleeps 14 people. We've got 14 of us women that are going to live in this house and go to all these amazing trainings together. This past May, in addition to the normal vacation that you get to earn with Beachbody, they ran another extra little promotional giveaway thing, and I won a trip for two to Riviera Maya. So for some of you that follow me and watch that trip unfold, I got to take a coach with me. I could take my husband, but I decided to take a fun friend.
I know, I'm having Laura Arnold with me for this next one. Yeah.
There you go. You met me. So anyway, it isn't like, oh, you get cars and houses, so let me tell you all that stuff. It's honestly, that is a cool part of earning a trip, to be able to earn a vacation every year. For the last 9 years, Paul has said, how cool is it that you give us our annual vacation because of what I'm able to earn with my business. But honestly, it's the time we spend together as coaches, like Heather's saying, that really trumps like where we're going.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at the time. Let's kind of talk about what our team provides, and then again, like we're doing this because I would have loved to have a webinar or something like this when I got started, just to know like what is it, who might get involved with, because you want to have a lot of chemistry with the person that you sign up with. So whoever sends you here, make sure that you contact them, but also to know, like, write some questions that you have so you can go over stuff to see if this is a good fit for you or not. But we have weekly team calls. We have also one-on-one like mentorship calls so that we listen to what you're wanting. Remember I talked about discount hobby or career coach, and we align the action steps that you can take daily that will be within a short pocket of time to move you closer to that goal. That's really important. We have virtual fit clubs to hold you accountable, like I said before, because we really truly care about you getting results. We show you how to share on social media, how to have private conversations, just tools to give you that success with your business and for the weight loss and for your mindset. I mean, that's really, the personal growth opportunities are amazing. I know we come from the top teams in Team Beachbody, so don't worry about the training. We got you covered. It's just a matter of you saying, I have this pull. What am I feeling? I kind of want to take this leap of faith and try this out. If you feel that, listen to that, because I feel like that's God. That was for me. I knew nothing. Like, I was never known as a health and fitness girl. I was a chubby girl growing up. I was a girl my senior year in high school. I got cut from the volleyball team because I needed to lose 20 pounds. I have a whole line of stories that, I could have listened to that to doubt myself, but because I was able to go, you know what, I'm just going to give this a go. I'm going to take messy action because I feel a calling. It's forever changed my life. And that's why we're talking about it, because why would we not share this?
Well, and that's what, Mama Jane, who I believe is Heidi, is asking, Mary, do you have coaches in their 50s? And yeah, just about my whole team is in their 50s. If not in their 50s, they're in their 40s. I think I have one. I don't take people onto the team that are younger than that, but like attracts like, and so that's what my coaching team happens to look like, and we love it. By the way, we're a bunch of badass 50-year-old women. So, but the thing that's so cool is right along with what Heather was just talking about is
there it goes again.
It'll come back. It's when you come together and you realize, making a decision in my 50s. So when you come together and you realize, okay, I'm not alone with all these menopause issues in my body and in my life. But if she can still have energy and she can still feel good and she's going through all this BS, I can too. And you surround yourself with like-minded people like that. But making the decision, going back to what you were just saying, Heather, and making that decision to completely switch gears when you feel like you're already halfway through your life. In your mind, it's easy to say, why bother? I'm almost done. I might as well just go ahead and retire. But the question becomes, first of all, life is not over, right? Like, my little slogan that I like to say is, we're going to make the last half even better than the first half. There wasn't anything wrong with the first half. A lot of us had our babies and we got married and all kinds of cool stuff happened in our life. But that doesn't mean that the last half can't be kick ass. And that doesn't mean we can't feel really, really good. So that's why I made the decision. That's why I was like, you know what? Life is good, but I'm not fully fulfilled. And God made it crystal clear that I was not living in my calling. And sometimes you sense that and feel that. So pay attention. There's my girl, Melissa. She said, roll tide. She's 54.
Yeah, I mean, and we have, I'm looking at my screen here. I have a ton of people that I'm looking at from our team, 44, Laura's 40, we got, Shanna is 40, Tanya's 52, I can name off a ton of people who are in, their 40s on my team. I actually have Kimberly is just signed on a couple months ago. She is she's 55. She lives about an hour away from me. We met on social media. It's just, and so she is in the administration with in the nursing field. And so she's like, just always had a passion for health and fitness. I'm gonna try to figure this out. So she is in that transitional point too. Mm-hmm. And even, Jen, who's on right here, she's a realtor, she's a house flipper, and she works full time in transportation. This is the girl that I talked about earlier. She's lost 50 pounds. She is also a coach, and so it's like a tool in your toolbox. Mm-hmm. And one last thing I want to give Laura Arnold a shout out. She, again, on social media, she kept liking on some of my posts. My business is primarily run on Facebook and Instagram. I'm expanding more to TikTok. I know Mary's full on TikTok queen. So it doesn't really matter where you grow your business. But I remember reaching out to Laura and you're doing the workouts. She's also an instructional fitness instructor, and she works, oh gosh, what is her title again? She works,
Laura?
yeah, she's like a defense.
Yeah, she's a defense attorney.
There we go. Yes, and so this is like her joy, right here. It's like for health and fitness. So she's helping people even throughout her busy life. She's a boy mom. So what I'm getting at is like you can make this work, and we give you the tools to make that work. Do you want to just like really shortly recap how we make money?
Sure, that was your slide, but I'll take it.
Oh, goodness, I'm following directions here.
You're good. No, you're totally good. You're
Okay.
totally good. So at the end of the day, we coach with the full wellness system, and the reason why we feel very strongly and are very proud that we have a full wellness system is, like I told you earlier, if you happen to be on, I tried to outwork out a poor diet. So this isn't just about workouts, and it isn't just about a magic shake, and it isn't just about a support group, right, coming together. It's all of it. It's all of it. We're not personal trainers, but we work with personal trainers, right? So we have all these experts available to us. So with the full wellness system, which makes us so proud that we have the ability to ensure people are going to get results because they're going to have the nutrition piece, which is 80% of us being a healthy human. We cannot outwork out a poor diet. They're also going to have kick-ass workouts. They're also going to have us as their personal accountability partner and coach. And of course, all of these experts available to them who created the workout programs, who created the nutrition plan. That full wellness system, when we help somebody get started, the large majority of the products that we sell, whether it's the pre-workout or Shakeology or things like that, we earn 25% commission on those sales. However, our full wellness system, we earn 40% commission on those initial full wellness system packs, if you will. But what's even bigger than selling a widget or selling these products, if you will, is that as we build a team of coaches who are also sharing their journey and sharing this business, we all benefit from each other's activities. And so in addition to earning commission, our earnings are more than just sales transactions, is what I'm trying to say. It is also based on the hard work of our entire team. And so we all benefit from each other's hard work. We're going to talk about this later, but I'm going to touch on it real quick now, is that this business takes hard work. You all, I spent 3 years sitting in this seat, building this business during my lunch break, before I transitioned to full-time and left corporate America. I didn't just do it for a few months and poof, all of a sudden I was earning 6 figures and able to work from home. But I was determined, and I had a fire in my belly. That's what I wanted to do. So as far as how we earn money, we definitely earn commission on product sales. We earn commission, we earn earnings, I should say, related to the hard work of the entire team collectively together. We have matching bonuses that are, again, related to how we mentor our team to be successful. And then
I have to interject here because, this is not a pyramid scheme. Some people are like, is this, remember, Mary said the work together as a team. You can't just sign up a bunch of people and make a ton of money. You have to get to pour into people and lead them into helping others help others. So it's just a beautiful compensation plan.
100%. The definition of a pyramid scheme is when no products or services are offered. Money just exchanges hands. We absolutely offer a product and service.
Oh, yeah.
And so this is absolutely 100% not any kind of backhanded scheme or anything weird like that. So if that's what someone said, my God, no, totally no. And then lastly, we have an opportunity to earn quarterly bonuses, depending on the level of your business and where you've taken it.
Awesome. I don't see it. So for those of you live, drop your questions here. But I feel like the most I feel like we should wrap it up, Mary.
Yeah.
I feel like for those of you watching, whether it's live or the recording, reach out to whoever sent you there, whether it's me or Mary. Take it as a compliment that you were actually approached, because this does, I 10 years in, do not approach anybody and everybody. I am looking for a very specific person who, yes, cares about people. and not just money.
Mhm.
You know, who is willing to go outside of their comfort zone and take messy action. I got you. You know, I know Mary has the same, you know, very similar onboarding process. We got you, and is willing to work hard for the improvement of your life and other people. I know that we both have like a coaching application that you can fill out so that we can dive more into, okay, what are your goals? What are you looking for? Why does this excite you? That matters too. And you know, once you complete that, we'll get you signed up with that total solution pack that we keep talking about, and it ranges from, oh gosh, anywhere from 140 to, what is it? I don't know, top end 220. But
it all depends on what you want to put in it. But the base pack is it's 160. It's on promotion right now for 140.
There we go. So great time to jump in. I know right now it really is the best time throughout the holiday season, because guess what? It happens after Christmas. New Year's.
We're not going to say those words. We're not going to say those words out loud. Please don't say it.
I know, but so many people are looking for a solution now and after the new year. So it couldn't be a better time, you know, to join. Then we get you plugged in with our new coach training. It's a very, you know, step-by-step process where we get you involved with other new coaches that are along your journey, and we have a party. We have a party. So, Mary, did you want to end on anything? Thank you so much for so fun.
Absolutely. And I just want to say that, you know, there really truly has never been a better time for you to consider this business. If you've ever, you know, maybe you follow Heather and I, or you follow other coaches out there in the network, and you thought about this coaching business a little bit and you're like, yeah, no, I really encourage you to reconsider, because not only is there such a strong emphasis right now on people being healthy because of the virus and the pandemic, and we have that solution, you guys. We have the ability to help people to be their healthiest selves. There's also a very strong focus on people having an option to work from home. Either they were laid off, furloughed, lost a job, whatever's going on, or they really just don't want to return to a busy, crowded work environment. This is a great opportunity for people. I am not, you know, disclaimer, your level of earnings is based on the level of work you put into this. But just so you know, my earnings doubled from 2019 to 2020. And a big, large percentage, a big chunk reason for that is because in the midst of this horrible pandemic, with the quarantine, I had two very, very important solutions to problems. One, I had an opportunity for people to earn money from home who did get laid off, furloughed, or lost their job. And I had an opportunity for people to stay healthy and well and be able to have a strong immune system against this virus. And I believe Heather had some really similar results. So if you've ever had a fire in your belly about this business, you've ever had an ounce of curiosity, just continue to learn more and see if it's a good fit for you. If it is, fantastic. If it's not a problem. We're still friends. We're not here to convince anybody to do anything. We're just here to present you with what it is we do that's changed our life and allow you the opportunity to make an informed decision.
Hey, Mary, I love you.
Love you.
Love you like a sister. And thanks for all of you who are joining us. And we'll have a recording link. Yes, believe. So for those of you who want to send this along or rewatch it, or you're watching it for the first time, we'll have it for you.
Or if you caught us at the end and you didn't get the beginning, we're getting stay tuned. We'll tell you where to get the full recording. All right. Thanks, Heather.
Yes,
everybody.
This is fun. Bye, guys.